depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Bremo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Backfield offense spreading the field of 5 wide. They start this playoff game with a pass. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's now second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to go to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. He keeps it on a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. It's intercepted. Across his body. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Sometimes that primetime game the whole nation is watching brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Don't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He gets loose. He's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 7, Oregon 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Now here's the toss play. Runs through the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down the middle, it's Klein. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Heading left at the handoff. And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Ducks are in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. good enough for first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this one is caught. Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Simpson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. There's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. And it's good for a 1st down, the 36.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. Using his legs, it's Marshall. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score Michigan 17, Oregon 7.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd.
Looking for a deep completion. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Back. It's Moore. And he's hit right as he throws it incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. You think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He could go. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And he stopped in the 18. Return right. Of play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Whittington. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The back is trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Makes a quick catch. This one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And here's the return now from midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
To throw, it's Moore. Finds his man. It's Benson. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Here he goes. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Defense bunching at the line, showing the blitz. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. It's the running back in the flat. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Good throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
Michigan 24, Oregon 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And throwing again on second and 10. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Right into the open.
I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to scramble. He's in the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. He's Whittington. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss earlier.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Try to pick up the third and short in the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Wolverines have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he's got it again. Gets the force and still running. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Pulls it in. It's Whittington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon!
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.